The search for a missing Tennessee girl has now spread across the country 1 week after she was kidnapped by her uncle and then just vanished. Hundreds of tips have been pouring in from across the country, hoping to glean some information and find 9-year-old Carlie Trent. The Nell's Todd Walker live in Rogersville, Tennessee this afternoon. That's just northeast of Knoxville. And Todd, a lot of tips coming in, but nothing credible so far.
Yeah, Shannon, 19 states now involved in this search. There was actually an Amber Alert last night in Missouri when someone thought they saw Carlie and her uncle, Gary Simpson, but that too turned out to be nothing. As time goes on, a good outcome becomes less and less likely, but this small town is still holding on to hope.
After a week of waiting and worrying, the mood in the tiny town of Rogersville, Tennessee matched the weather today. The streets lined with purple ribbons and signs for Carlie Trent.
I'm just really walking around in a trance.
A week ago today, Linda Simpson's husband, Gary, who is Carlie's uncle, lied to get her out of school and kidnapped her. This security video of them buying food at a nearby grocery store is the last time the two were seen.
I can't figure why he's done what he's done.
An Amber Alert was issued last Thursday.
Carlie Trent is in imminent danger of serious bodily harm or death.
Gary Simpson used to have custody of Carlie while her father was in jail. He's out now and has regained custody. Linda says Carlie and her sister still stayed at their house often and appeared to have a great relationship with their uncle.
Seemed like he just loved them to death, wouldn't let a thing harm them in any way.
Gary Simpson doesn't have a criminal history and there have been no reported threats or abuse. But investigators say before pulling Carlie out of school last Wednesday and before they vanished, he loaded up on camping supplies.
This was not an innocent camping trip.
He also bought lipstick, nail polish, a girl's bikini, and underwear.
All of it in totality left us with a feeling that we were not comfortable leaving this as just an endangered child alert, that we needed to elevate this to the highest level possible.
Law enforcement in 19 states are now tracking tips on where Carlie might be. And Linda, she has a message for her husband.
Please bring her home. You know what you're doing to us. She needs to come home. And don't hurt her. Bring her home.
You think she would hurt her?
I don't know what he might do.
It's been a week, and still no sign of Carlie.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation tells me they have no credible information to suggest that Carlie and her uncle may have left the state, but also no credible information to say that they may still be here. They're really searching for a needle in the haystack, and TBI told me today they could be anywhere right now. There's a $15,000 reward being offered for Carlie's safe return and her uncle's arrest. Shannon?
This is just a sickening story, Todd, and I'm sure you feel that very much being there on the ground. I ask you this, if Carlie is in such danger, as all these officials are clearly pointing out, and all the picture seems to be adding up that she certainly is, why not issue a nationwide Amber Alert on this young girl?
Well, here's something that a lot of people don't understand, is that there is no such thing as a nationwide Amber Alert. Every state has an Amber Alert, but they have to be issued state by state. And one of the key criteria for that is there has to be credible information that the missing child is in that state. And right now, they have no information to suggest that they're anywhere except that they were last seen here in Tennessee. So really, there can only be a Tennessee Amber Alert. The one in Missouri was issued because someone thought they saw her.
Clearly a glaring loophole. Incredible story. Todd Walker for us there on the ground. We appreciate your reporting.